Attorney General Holder did release a statement yesterday saying that the Department of Justice investigation was still ongoing, that the grand jury investigation doesn't affect actually his process of investigation, and the legal standard is somewhat different. Missouri law provides one thing when it comes to criminal charges and the crime of one of the crimes of homicide and the self-defense, but the civil rights crime under the United States Code has a very different standard. So the Department of Justice's investigators are looking at slightly different information. The standard is whether Officer Wilson knew when he acted that he was violating the rights of Mr. Brown. And this is actually a slightly, in some ways, less deferential standard than the Missouri criminal justification defense for police officers, in part because there is a United States Supreme Court case that makes clear that officers are not entitled under the Constitution to use deadly force to stop a fleeing felon unless the officer believes that person to be a danger to the community. The Brown family may bring a civil rights suit against civil rights suit against Officer Wilson, against the Ferguson Police Department, potentially others, depending on what kind of facts demonstrate training of the officer and things like that.
And that would be, a lot of people remember the O.J. case, I mean, where he was, the criminal trial, he was found not guilty, but he was found criminally liable, and a decision that really bankrupted him until he was sent back to prison recently.
That's correct, because the standard in a civil case is it more likely than not that this happened, whereas the standard in a criminal trial is, did this happen beyond a reasonable doubt? And the questions of law are slightly different as well.